Over the past 2 years, railgun tech has evolved from just white voids TNT-based railgun to wind charge railguns that are only 14 blocks and do way more damage. But there was always a huge problems with railguns, especially when they became more popular and people started using them on the doughnut SMP. The problem is that people have learned to check forwards, backwards, and to the side to make sure they won't get railgunned. But today I fixed this problem. See, unlike most railguns that shoot forwards, mine shoots diagonal while being compact and easy to build. First, I'm going to explain the mechanics that go into this railgun. The railgun schematic will be in the first comment. Let's get into it. But wait, we're so close to 100 subscribers. If everyone watching this subscribes right now, we can easily hit 100 subscribers. Anyways, let's get back to the railgun. Firstly, the wind charge compactor. These are one of the most useful technologies we have in railguns. I'm going to show you how they work. Basically, if we have a wind charge in this dispenser, I fire this lever, you can see that this wind charge gets put into stasis. And the neat thing about this is you can just do this infinite times. So when you launch these with the sticky piston and a slime block, they're gonna create a big explosion, or just a wind charge explosion. If you notice, on the railgun, we have them on both sides of the arrows, both sides of the composter. This is how we achieve that diagonal effect. Now, the interesting and unfortunate thing about this railgun is if you try to aim it, by just adding different amounts of wind charges in here, this will not work, because it will just increase the arrow spread. Next, you might have noticed in this clip that this railgun actually pierced through 2 totems and then killed you. To kill a player through 2 totems, you have to use a thing called damage tick. See, if you shoot a player with a bow, they cannot take damage for 1 tick when the arrow lands and does damage. So when the arrow lands, the player cannot receive damage, unless there's a higher damage source that just hit him, like a power 1 bow. So imagine this. These arrows that I'm gonna shoot are hypersonic arrows that can one-shot you. If I shoot 1 arrow, it's gonna pop 1 of the totems. But in the same tick, you cannot do damage. Unless you have another hypersonic arrow that comes in at the same tick, but has power 1, increasing its damage. Then you pop 2 totems. Then you kill them. Just like this. Next, I will show you how to load the arrows into the composter. Make sure that the non-enchanted bow starts first, then followed by the power 1, power 2, power 3, power 4, and finally power 5 bows. Make sure you align them with the composter just like this. To one-shot a player, you will have to use a total of 4 stacks of wind charges, 2 in each dispenser if you're just doing the diagonal. If you're doing side to side or forwards, then you will need 4 stacks of wind charges in 1 dispenser.